What's the weirdest thing you've ever done to make money? I'm gonna be honest. I like being transparent. I was young, right?
Yeah.
These girls were having a bachelorette party. He's like, "Cuz I know you ain't interested in dancing with me. You really don't know how to dance."
All right, go ahead. Just finish.
I was a gigolo. What they
Oh.
call it? I did a gigolo for one party. One
How much you make?
bachelorette party. About $600.
$600?
Yeah.
I don't think podcasting for me. $600. $600.
Said I'm making a sacrifice about what I feel inside. Yes, I need clarity. Clarity, yeah. I don't wanna cramp your style, but I can't go without my baby, yeah. Without you,
We back again with another episode of the Straight to a Podcast. Look, make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you don't hit that notification bell, there's no way you gonna know when I drop a video. Look, we got another special guest in the building, Mr. Vincent Price, also known as Vincent. What going on?
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you coming through, man.
I'm good.
Yeah. You know, I'm a big soul R&B guy, so I had to have you up here at the Straight to a Podcast to come up here and sit down and chop it up with me.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. We definitely want to get to know you, know about your music, your vision, your new single. We're going to get into all that. But first, tell us something about you. Where you from?
I'm originally from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. I can't say raised because I've been all around the world.
Yeah.
I've lived in Texas, I've lived in Louisiana, and now Memphis.
Okay.
So I was blessed with the opportunity to see the world from different perspectives,
Yeah.
you know, before I moved to Memphis. So I had a different mindset.
Cool. You came from a music family?
Yeah. All of my family was in the choir. My dad is a bass singer, blues singer, bass player, blues singer.
Yeah.
And yeah, most of my family are either musicians or they was kind of raised in the choir like myself.
Cool. Singer, songwriter, and now you done added producer and director to the resume.
Yeah.
How that feel, man? To be so versatile.
empowering on one end,
Yeah.
and on the other end it's like you just big ball of creative art.
Yeah.
And so I take it for what it is, man. I'm blessed to be it. And you know, I didn't know this was gonna be who I became when I was young, but now that I know, you know, I just embrace it.
Okay. All right. What's the difference, man, between R&B and soul?
Oh, man, good question. To me, a lot of R&B, you know, it's both of them is storytelling.
Yeah.
But soul music is like healing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like renewing your spirit in some type of way. It's more spiritual than it is with R&B.
I see a little while back in September, y'all had a Stop the Violence block party. Explain more about that event.
Stop the Violence. That was a block party put on by a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And I was just there to support it.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. The community comes out, you know, they support, and they was up there telling, you know, the messages about hope and change within the community.
Mm-hmm.
So I like supporting events like that because that's my lifeblood. It's about change. It's about unity, and it's about community-driven efforts. So yeah, that was a good event. A couple of performers I know that was there. Shout out to Jasira. I saw a lot of folks there. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Keeping in Memphis, K3 Studios. How is it working with Derek Dean and Suavo Jones?
I love them, man. Derek Dean gave me my first opportunity to be on stage.
Yeah.
In the circuit.
Mm-hmm.
So they treat me like family. I've been loving that place ever since, man. Like a lot of different shows that I do, I've done there because of the energy, because it's raw. You know, it's like a chitlin circuit.
Yeah.
And so I shout out to Suavo, because Suavo been like the bro for me, man. Ever since he knew I was Vincent.
Yeah.
Yo, so he performed with me when I did my listening party. He hit me up a lot of times, and we just talk music, we talk art. And, you know, as artists, we need brothers like that. We need sisters like that. They keep us inspired. They keep us moving forward on the music tip.
Vincent, explain that name. How you end up getting that name? You gave yourself that, or
Vince Soul is a soul winner. I didn't give myself that name. My brother did. Rest in peace to my bro. But once he figured out I was serious about putting out music, we were all kind of trying to figure out names. And I didn't know what my name was going to be. Heck, man, one time I tried to call myself Vince Prince.
What happened? Ain't go too well.
No, he's like, man, man, take that gay shit out of here.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, bro, it's Vince Prince. I was trying to force it. What I've learned about branding and using your art is it has to embody who you are as a person.
Exactly.
You are no more or less than you are as an artist than you are as a person.
Exactly.
And so what I've tried to do was just be myself. And I'm a lover of soul. I've always looked at when the name really hit me and it started rolling off my tongue, it was like, man, you're a soul winner. You're not out here just to do music, just to be playing with it. You want to do something about substance. You want to do something about change.
Yeah.
And for me, when I listen to the radio or when I listen to Tidal or Spotify or all those platforms, I'm looking for the song that touches my soul, that touches my spirit.
Yeah.
Where I can say, you know what? That song was impactful. I felt that. And so that's what I embody as an artist.
I see you did the Maxwell challenge.
Bop! Woo! Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah.
So how many men wives was in your inbox after you did that?
Ooh, boy. It's still some work in there right now.
Yeah.
There's some people working, but I enjoyed it, man. Maxwell is one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I like Maxwell too, man.
Man, everybody with them hearts in the inbox right now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I figured that. Look, y'all know how we do it, man. We gonna get straight to it. This is the part of the show, man, where we pull from the bowl. Usually I do cards, I do bowls, you go back and forth. Whatever, I'm figuring it out. Today we're doing a bowl. All right. You're gonna pull each question, you're gonna read into the mic, you're gonna address each one.
I got you.
I went light on you, man. Yeah. I went light on you, so I got you.
I'm with it, man. I'm with it.
All right.
I like to be transparent. Give the first name of the person you're crushing on right now. Woo! Man, am I even crushing right now?
Everybody crushing, man.
Man,
it's crushing season. It's fall. It's fall. It's fall. Yeah, it's fall, man. It's crushing season.
I got a couple on the roster that I'm like, am I gonna put you in the game, or do you need to stay on the bench?
Yeah,
they ain't acting right, man. I figured when it got cold enough, we would start getting that whole boo season vibe.
Yeah, but they ain't came yet.
They ain't came yet. They ain't got.
Okay. Got a couple more leaves fall from the tree. I get you. All right. Okay.
Her name starts with a V, just like mine.
All right. Okay. So. That's pretty. That's dumbing it down a lot. It's not a lot of V's out there. I'm sure that you know.
She knows she is. She been applying pressure.
Cool. All right.
So yeah.
Cool. All right. You can put the next one.
The last lie you told.
The last lie you told.
I said I was emotionally unavailable.
Yeah.
When I just didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
Nobody's, I feel like, truly emotionally unavailable. It's this sometimes it's that person that turns your switch on.
Yeah.
Emotionally, and then there's other times you can feel the energy. You can tell, I don't feel safe in this space with this person, and I know where this is going. I know the direction of this. So it's like, no, you know what? I'm emotionally unavailable.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
So it usually happens before it happens. For me, that is.
I get you.
What's the romantic thing that you've done to impress a woman?
What's the most romantic thing you've done to impress a woman? Now you gotta live. Now this whatever you finna say, it has to live up to Vince Soul. You know what I'm saying? He taking the drink. You gotta live up to that name.
I did this almost like I had these clues, And it's like with notes like we're doing.
Yeah.
I had her follow the note to the
Like
T.
a treasure hunt.
Yeah, like a treasure hunt.
Okay.
And at the end of it, there was a bed of rose petals all through the house. And when she gets to the bubble bath, and there's a note. I can write pretty good, so I wrote poetry before I wrote music.
Okay.
So I had this special poem, and it was just for her, just about her. And she had to read it before she got in the tub. And by the time she got in the tub, I was there to see her facial expression.
Yeah.
Bro, tears. Everything.
You was impressed. You was impressed with yourself.
Yeah, I was impressed with myself.
Yeah.
I was impressed that I wanted to put that type of love energy into a woman. And so when you see that about yourself, man, you're able to stick your chest out and stand tall. You're like, I'm the love God, right?
Yeah.
So
Vincent.
Yeah.
All right, let's pull the next one.
Who's the worst cook in your family?
Who the worst cook in your family?
It's definitely not me. It's definitely not me.
I often say you can't choose you.
I think I got a cousin that like to show up at my house. He like to pop up.
Yeah.
And he's definitely the worst cook.
Okay.
Like he cook. He spoils breakfast.
Okay.
He can burn them eggs, and it's like, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go to IHOP, man. Let's go to Waffle House, cause you can't cook, bro. Bullshit.
Now he know.
Yeah.
You probably already knew, huh?
He know. He bullshitting out there.
Okay. All right. Let's pull that last one.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever done to make money?
The weirdest thing you ever done to make money?
I'm gonna be honest. I like being transparent. I was young, right?
Yeah.
And I was going through a transition. I didn't have a job, and I really needed to stand on my own feet.
Yeah.
And my cousin, he was a little out there.
Okay.
And so these girls were having a bachelorette party, and he's like, "Cuz I know you ain't interested in dancing with me. You really don't know how to dance."
All right, go ahead, just finish.
And so, yes, I was a gigolo. I did a gigolo for one party. One
How much you make?
Party. About $600.
$600?
Yeah.
Shit, I probably did.
They were giving them dollars up, man. I was a little younger.
Yeah.
Man, look. It was a room full of women.
I don't think podcasting for me. $600. $600. $600. Yeah.
I had that oil in me, man.
Yeah.
I got the wiggling.
Oh shit.
Man, and so that was definitely the weirdest thing. I ain't never doing that again.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so you say you probably just had the gigolo gig before you get here, man.
Yeah.
All right, man, I'm gonna drop some names, man. I'm gonna just get you to choose since you Vince Soul. I'm gonna hit you with a couple of soul artists, and you gonna just choose between the two. All right,
I'm with it.
All right, let's start with Anthony Hamilton and Music Soul Child.
I love them both.
But you had to choose. You got to choose one.
Oh, we got to choose. It's gonna be Anthony. It's gonna be Anthony Hamilton.
Okay, all right. Yep. Erykah Badu, Jill Scott.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I love Erykah Badu's story so much. I love Jill Scott's essence, like her whole aura, her whole energy. But, it's gonna be Erykah on me.
Okay, all right.
I love brown skinned women, so.
Me too. Silk, Drew Hill.
Drew Hill.
Drew Hill?
Silk was my...
This is the one I was really hoping you was going to pull through from. And you just blew it. I just knew we were going to have some type of bro connection. And you chose. And I love Drew Hill. This is my second choice. But yeah, these are two I always had the biggest debate about.
I think Silk was the epitome of a group.
Yeah.
They had only one lead singer though. Well, let me take that back. They had two.
Yeah, two. Yep.
It was the little short G.
Yep.
And the guy that hit the high notes all the time. But Drew Hill, I don't know, man. I guess I was in the season of starting to figure out myself musically. And Drew Hill with Beauty and all those songs they did, it really was really connecting with me.
Yeah.
So Silk was killing too, though, man. This is a hard one. You realize that, don't you?
Tony Braxton, Lauryn Hill.
Man, it's got to be Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Marvin Gaye, Al Green.
Nah, Marvin Gaye.
Cool. Okay. That was quick. Okay. Johnny Gill, Brian McKnight.
Johnny Gill or Brian McKnight? Who do I like better? Whose music is greater? Johnny Gill got the pipes.
Yeah.
Brian McKnight was a better writer.
Yeah.
He had better songs.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be Brian McKnight on
Yep.
this.
Let's jump into your new single, man. Clarity.
Said I'm making a sacrifice about what I feel inside. Yes, I need clarity.
Dropping 11/11.
Yes, sir. 11.
22. Why that date? Why you choose 11/11?
I've been seeing those numbers all year long since January of 22. Wake up, I see 11. It's 11/11.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I wake up, it's 2:22.
Mm-hmm.
I even started making a song out of it, like compared to Rick Ross. 2:22.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know why God was showing me these numbers, and I started to research in the spirit numbers and the relevance of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, God, I see you. And so toward the end of the year, it's like I haven't put no music out yet. So I didn't know when I was gonna put it out. I ain't been developed no marketing campaign about it.
Mm-hmm.
And those numbers spoke to me again.
Why Clarity? Why that title for this song?
So I was in love with this girl. And I didn't know if she was in love with me back.
Yeah.
And I needed to have the conversation with her. And I was like, man, this is gonna be the toughest conversation because what if she don't feel the same way I feel about her?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's when I started writing the song. I was writing the song as a conversation to her. And so it ended up becoming a song.
Okay.
I was sitting there doodling like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna say to her.
Yeah.
I don't want to be smooth and I don't want to run game.
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling her.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't expect to be in love like this. So it just became clarity. It's like, I need clarity. You needed to, and I'm hoping that we feel the same way.
Yeah, I like this new single, man.
Thank you, bro. To me, music is all about being transparent.
Now this the real like soul vibe, fall music. I mean, it's year round, but like this hit perfect time as far as like season.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the season for it.
Yeah.
That's what my spirit was telling me. It's like, yo, man, we here. People are trying to get understanding in their own relationships.
Yep.
So,
how important is your image to you as an artist?
I care, but sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
You know, because I try to be me anyway. And so, but when you branding yourself, you definitely want to speak to who you are as an artist.
Yeah.
You want your fashion. You want everything you're trying to do to speak to. Because people fall in love with Vincent.
Mm-hmm.
People that have heard that song that I've shared it with, they're in love with me now because of my transparency on the track with that.
Yeah.
And so it is important that you cultivate some type of image to where, you know, you're not just Vince no more. You're Vincent.
Mm-hmm.
You're this idea. You got to make Vincent larger than life so that people will love him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, image is definitely important.
Producer, director. How did that come about?
High school, I was trying to find myself. So the choir room is over here and the media, broadcasting is over here. I moved to Memphis so my family was singing quartet, music, gospel quartet.
Yeah.
And so I already had that in my blood, in my veins, once I touched down in Memphis.
Mm.
And so my mom sold me on this idea. She's like, oh, Tony Braxton got discovered at a gas station in Memphis. So my ass went to every gas station as a young nigga singing. Loud as hell, bro.
Mm.
And so that wasn't working. And, so she's like, how do you feel about getting in the choir? There was this co-worker of hers that had his own quartet group. I went to rehearse with him. and I did a couple of shows with him. It was like an Al Green competition, bro. Like everybody was. I was like, bro, like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I'm not finna do that. And so I said I need to figure out who I want to be as an artist if I'm gonna really be art. And okay, the choir was here, broadcasting is here. So it's like you're gonna have to know how to be in this world of media, of visuals. So you might as well learn now. So it clicked to me early on.
So what you working on now?
I'm working on a movie. It's called Two-Faced.
Okay.
I'm excited about it. It'll be out next year. It's a story. It's like if you ever watched Love Jones or if you ever watched The Best Man and these love story movies. There's two guys. One cousin is the big time boxer.
Yeah.
And his younger cousin, you know, he's a heavyset guy. He's not confident. He ends up trying to live his life vicariously through his cousin that's already a baller and a big time world champion boxer. So he helps him lose weight, and now he wants to think like his cousin, and so he's getting women, but he really is in love with the love of his life who he grew up with.
Okay.
But you know, he ends up playing her because he's looking at life through the lens of his cousin's eyes, who's already a player, versus him, who was a hopeless romantic growing up, and he had to learn from that lesson. So he's wearing two faces.
Okay. All right. I'm looking forward to seeing it. When this will be dropping sometime
In March.
Okay. This your first project?
This is my first feature film in a long time. I did films early in my career with Heal the Hood Foundation of Memphis. And that was to me like my stomping ground and my practice to figure out how to become a filmmaker.
Okay.
So now I figured it out, crossing the T's and dotting the I's, and I'm still learning.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say I'm gonna be proud to put this project out.
What about albums, man? You working on the album?
I am working on the EP.
Okay.
I set out to put the EP out this summer, but some things happened. I didn't like the direction it was going into.
Yeah.
So I started over from scratch, and I said, let me figure out the songs that I really want to put on this, because it's not a race, it's a journey.
Yeah.
It's a marathon.
Exactly.
And I was like trying to rush it out there, but now I'm not. I'm just take my time, put out one song at a time, and you know, next year around, you know, spring, I'll have the EP together.
Okay.
So it'll be coming out next spring.
What's your long term goal? Like what's your vision? You want to be this big producer, you want to be this big artist, or you just want to be able to try to juggle and just be a versatile, you know, just doing both?
It's the end game. End game is like I like the production deal that Timbaland has. Like he set up to where he can create art. He's like Timbaland has been behind the scenes. I don't know if people know, on a lot of these films that's been out. Music producer, music supervisor. He's had his hands in a lot of productions outside of being just a producer.
Yeah.
So for me, end game is not just being an artist. Is having the platform to pull in the resources that I need to not only help me, but help those that come after me.
Exactly.
Because quite honestly, that's the reason I'm a director producer, because I needed that type of guy for me.
Okay. Okay. I like that. You seem like, man, you get your head together, man. You professional, you're talented, you multi-talented. So it's just like, man, I'm proud of you. I like what you're doing out here,
Thank you,
man.
bro.
Hopefully one day we can work together. I'm looking forward to learning from you, because I'm just starting out in this game. So hopefully I can learn from you on the producing and the directing side.
Bro, I'll be honored, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we can work together, man. I like what you're doing, man. You inspirational, man. So yeah, I definitely had to have you up here on the show to get to know you, for you to tell your story, you know, and put it out there.
Man,
I'm looking forward to your music. You don't have a title for your EP yet? Did you say?
theme music.
Theme music? Okay, I like that. Theme music. You know Brandon Christian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Brandon Christian. I see him just put out the album, bro.
Yeah.
I've known him since he was a little younger, man. I believe I was filming the Black Expo, Black Business Expo, and that's when I first met him. He sung Music Soul Child song, and he was hitting them notes, and I'm like, bro, this young nigga, yes.
Shout out your social media. Let everybody know where they can find you.
Yes, sir. At Vincent Music. Facebook is at Vincent Music. Instagram, everything is pretty much at Vincent Music. Music with a Q. And that's pretty much it. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm on TikTok too, Mr. Soul.
Okay.
And YouTube as well. You know, that's where all of my content will be going as far as my music videos and documentaries and me just telling my story to the people. It'll go up on my YouTube page.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming through to the Straight to It podcast. Look, make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel.
Yes, sir.
If you don't hit that notification bell, there's no way you're going to know when I drop a video. Look, we going to get out. Y'all know how we do. We're going to get straight to it. We're going to get about it.
Yes, sir. Deuces.
Yes, sir. That's it. It's a wrap.
Man, I enjoyed it, man.
I'm tired of all this pain and I'm sick of all the lying. The government they try. We depend and we rely on a system that is wrong. All the loving, yeah, it's gone. And I make it on my own. But please help me to be strong. Take this journey.